lidah bercabang. Macam ular. Cakap putar belit. Pusing sini, pusing situ. Dia cakap pergi ke utara, pergi ke selatan. Punya inconsistency ni dahsyat. Masa zaman reformasi dulu, tahun 98-99.
What, 98, when Anwar Ibrahim, the then Deputy Prime Minister of Malaysia, was arrested and he was beaten up. And then he was put on trial for sodomy. And I attended court, in fact, every day. And when I saw the way the trial was conducted, I thought there's something terribly wrong with the whole judicial system. Then I sort of got very involved with the Reformasi movement, or reform movement, which in a way was fashioned after the Indonesian Reformasi movement. And before I knew it, one thing led to another, and there I was right in the front of everything. And in the meantime, arrested and detained about 5-6 times, until I decided it's probably healthier for me to continue my operations outside Malaysia. So what I did, I built up my own network. This is about, by then, maybe the mid-90s. I built up my own network of mailing list, and I started sending all my commentaries and views on the social issue, social situation, political situation, economic situation of the country. Then, 98, as I was explaining, when Anwar Ibrahim was arrested and thrown in jail, I think it was a couple of months later, they formed a media unit. And this was the new political party that was created, the National Justice Party, which was Anwar Ibrahim's party. They formed a media unit and they invited me to head the media unit. And my job is basically sending out emails to various people on the list. Before Najib, Abdullah Badawi falls asleep a lot, And it's true. I mean, even when he was in Canberra, I believe they had a group photo, was it Canberra or Sydney? I can't remember. There was a group photo taken, and he was actually asleep on his feet, standing on his feet, and he falls asleep. And we have hundreds of photographs all over the internet of him falling asleep during meetings, during events, during dinners, And we used to call him the Sleepy Prime Minister. In fact, I believe even Australians call him the Sleepy Prime Minister. So if he's always asleep, who's running the country? So there's these boys and girls, the Whiskets, or the Dream Team on the 4th floor. And nobody knew that we had this thing called the 4th floor. So what I did was, in that series of articles, we exposed all those in the 4th floor, and leading it was, of course, the Prime Minister's son-in-law, Khairi Jamaluddin, and all the sort of conspiracies that we exposed, that they planned to do this, but it became a sensational, it sort of became like patent place of Malaysia. I said, well, you can only come up with a hit once, it's not possible to keep. So that was, ran for 13 months. It was a 13-month series, Eventually the Prime Minister resigned. But the worst thing is that everyone blames me because they said what we got now is worse than the last one.
Jadi Perdana Menteri dengan sokongan Najib dan Zahid, you see whether Najib akan dibebaskan ke tidak. And it's not going to happen. And then, after this, I'm going to say, I told you so. I'm going to tell Najib, I told you so. So kalau ada sesiapa yang duduk tonton video ni dan kebetulan bercakap dengan Najib, bila-bila masa cakap dengan Najib, Raja Petra kata, I told you so, serves you right. Sekarang ni I'm very happy. Najib akan disaman hampir 40 bilion ringgit, 8 bilion US, dan Januari 2025 kes ni berjalan. I told you so. Padan muka. So now, I'm happy. Najib menghadapi macam-macam masalah. Masa saya cakap sebelum benda tu berlaku, you kutuk saya. Sekarang sudah berlaku, I told you so.